Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I want to talk about the tactics the shorts are trying to use to escape the ape dividend and escape the AMC squeeze. So stay tuned and let's make some money. And I want to dive straight in with the key information. So, Laidback retweeted this tweet from Jim Cramer where he spoke about the Bed Bath & Beyond management. He said, "I challenge you to take advantage of this gift." Obviously in this tweet, Jim Cramer is practically begging the CEO of Bed Bath & Beyond to issue new equity to their shareholders, raising additional cash for the company. But at the same time, what that does is issues potentially 100 million new shares or 200 million new shares the shorts can buy at that current selling price. This new equity is effectively sold in the primary market and doesn't impact the price of Bed Bath & Beyond. When those shares are then sold from the hedge fund to the retail investors, they're being sold in the secondary market and that impacts the current trading price. Effectively, the first time new shares are purchased, they're purchased directly from the company and not through the stock exchange, and therefore any purchases at that time don't impact the current trading price. Obviously, instead of the money going into the stock market and either to the retail investors or to the hedge funds, it instead goes directly to the company. This way, the shorts can effectively buy 100 million or 200 million new shares without impacting the current trading price whatsoever, closing out of their short positions without causing the squeeze. Laidback also added on his retweet saying backed, aka suggesting that Jim Cramer is currently shorting Bed Bath & Beyond and he wants an easy way out. Obviously, if Jim Cramer and the other shorts are currently shorting the company, if they have to buy shares in the open market, it will impact the current trading price, causing the squeeze. But if those shares are brought in the primary market directly from the company, directly from Bed Bath & Beyond, those trades don't go through the exchange and don't impact the price. Laidback also tweeted separately saying, "Why is Jim Cramer mad about valuations and crazy about fundamentals at the moment when he was pushing Coinbase at $400 a share to everyone?" He said, "I'll wait for the answer." Jim Cramer obviously pumps his own stocks to generate more profit and desperately appeals to his viewers when he's currently losing on a trade and needs a way out. Jim Cramer must have purchased Coinbase at $300 per share and he wanted to push it up to $400 to generate massive profits. But now Jim Cramer is shorting a company like Bed Bath & Beyond, like AMC and like GameStop. He's underwater on his position and he's down on his short and he's desperately mad about those valuations and crazy about those fundamentals and appealing to his customers and his viewers to try and sell their shares so he can escape his position without being squeezed. And Laidback also tweeted saying Bed Bath & Beyond is probably the next GameStop if this keeps up. Just going by Jim Cramer and his whole demeanour, someone or something is currently in trouble. And obviously if Bed Bath & Beyond squeezes, it will cause the entire basket of meme stocks to squeeze, including GameStop, including AMC, and including many others. And he said a few more days of this and it could probably go bonkers. He said they're probably already at their limits. Now, Laidback is somebody that doesn't usually associate with AMC, with GameStop and with other meme stocks. He's just a general large account in the FinTwit community. But it seems he's realising just how stuck these shorts are and he's trying to take advantage by going long on Bed Bath & Beyond, and he previously went long on GameStop and AMC back in January and June of 2021. He clearly feels these shorts are equally as stuck and he also feels that these shorts are probably at their limit. I've always said when AMC starts running back up and when other meme stocks like Bed Bath & Beyond and GameStop start running back up, it will bring more attention to the space and effectively drive more FOMO. And this is exactly what's happening right now. The rest of FinTwit that doesn't usually invest in meme stocks, they just trade options on the daily, is now all of a sudden again becoming obsessed with stocks like Bed Bath & Beyond, like GameStop and like AMC. This is obviously the FOMO and the larger space of FinTwit returning to meme stocks because they know that these meme stocks are running up once again. Now I want to show you this clip from Jim Cramer explaining exactly why he wants this company to issue equity and exactly how this could allow the shorts to escape. And guys, if you haven't already, be sure to sign up to Moomoo right now using the link in the description below. You can currently get 10 free stocks worth up to a whopping total of $25,000. Moomoo is very easy to use, it's incredibly customizable, they've got tons of technical indicators and advanced charting tools. From Moomoo's latest customer agreement, they officially state they do not benefit from your order flow and they do not sell your order flow to market makers like Citadel. Therefore, Moomoo is brilliant for buying those AMC shares. Moomoo has also confirmed they will be issuing the AMC Ape dividend straight away.
But oh, by the way, one I wouldn't chase is this Main Street bet thing called Bed Bath & Beyond, because that thing's up more than 300% month to date after another big gain today, and the company desperately needs to raise money. Now, this is what I call a manufacturer short squeeze. A bunch of people get together and manipulate the stock up, but of course you're not allowed to really say that, but I just did. It can be self-fulfillingly positive, but only if CEO Sue Gove, she's the CEO of Bed Bath, convenes the board and agrees to sell 20 million shares in an offering, something that would assure her vendors that Bed Bath can pay for holiday merchandise. She can get a great price here because nearly 50% of the float is sold short, and these shorts are eager to buy so they can exit the positions at a loss. If she doesn't offer the stock, it means she can't read a balance sheet. Or maybe there's a hostage situation. This is just a slam dunk, of which I never use that term, to do a secondary offering here, and she should do it tonight or tomorrow, or else I question the company's viability. So what happens now? When we get this bulled up, as the hedge fund managers like to say, after an extended run like this, well, you know what happens to the market? I'll tell you what happens to the market. It tends to go down.
So right there, he said Sue Gove has to issue more shares so the shorts can buy these shares and exit their positions at a loss, otherwise they will be in a hostage situation. He's effectively begging Sue Gove to issue more shares so the shorts can purchase these shares at the current trading price and not push the price up when they close out of their shorts. But obviously, if she doesn't issue these new shares, the shorts are effectively going to be in a hostage situation, and we can effectively demand whatever price we want for our shares. But I found it really interesting how at the start of the video, he's basically saying that Sue Gove would be stupid to not issue new shares, and new shares would be great for the retail investors as it would allow the shorts to cover. So if you quickly watch this video, you may think it's a good idea for the company to dilute the stock, but if you're paying closer attention, you know that if there's no dilution, there is this hostage situation. And that's why I think Adam Aron is currently performing a genius move. He's issuing this dividend, but it's not an AMC dividend. He's not issuing new AMC shares. He's only issuing Ape shares, which causes no AMC dilution. Yes, in the future, Adam Aron could convert the Ape shares into AMC shares if the retail investor vote passes, but at the same time, Adam Aron could have just issued more AMC shares instead of the Ape dividend. Adam Aron obviously knew a vote for dilution wouldn't be passed, and therefore he's issued an Ape dividend which causes no dilution instead of diluting the AMC stock. But again, as I said, this is a genius move from Adam Aron because as it doesn't dilute AMC, it will cause this hostage situation. And I think this hostage situation could play out a lot sooner than any of us really think. This user on Reddit commented saying this is exactly what I expected. I even brought it up in my 2022 Year of the MOAS due diligence. And he said Ryan Cohen bought those calls on Bed Bath & Beyond because he's expecting the mother of all short squeezes in 2022. And instead of selling his GameStop shares, because he's the type of person to either hold or hodl his shares, he'll make profits off of his Bed Bath & Beyond calls during the MOAS by selling his BBBY options. He said he needs to file this to get the right to sell his Bed Bath & Beyond options, and he now has 90 days to sell. So anywhere between now and mid-November, Ryan Cohen believes the mother of all short squeezes will happen and anticipates selling to profit off of his BBBY calls. So effectively, this way Ryan Cohen is benefiting from the mother of all short squeezes, but he doesn't sell his GameStop shares and he doesn't lose control of the GameStop company. This way he's bought these BBBY calls and he's just filed saying that he will sell these call options in the next 90 days. Therefore, he's expecting the mother of all short squeezes in 90 days time. And I think NMI Investments has just figured out exactly why Ryan Cohen is expecting the mother of all short squeezes in the next 90 days. He said the white line is us now, and the blue line following it is the January run-up or the January squeeze. We can see that AMC is practically mirroring day for day the exact same thing that played out back in January of 2021, literally days before the squeeze happened. Obviously, if Ryan Cohen is expecting the squeeze to play out not in the next 90 days, but in the next few days, he's obviously filed this memo at the exact right time. Now, another way the shorts are trying to escape is by convincing these brokers to delay their issuance of the APE stock. Avid Trader tweeted at TD Ameritrade saying, myself and lots of other AMC shareholders want to know the dates for the APE dividend. He said, I'm hearing the 22nd of August and the 24th. He said, can you clarify if you've received instructions from the company Computer Share? Thank you very much. TD Ameritrade replied saying the ex-date for these shares is the 22nd of August. That means you need those AMC shares in your account before that date to qualify to receive APE shares. These will post to accounts as soon as we receive them from the transfer agent. We anticipate that will be on the 24th of August. Now again, Computer Share have said they will distribute these APE shares on the 22nd of August as agreed by AMC the company, but TD Ameritrade are not expecting to receive them until a few days later. Again, many other brokers like Cash App as well, Wealthsimple and many others are expecting at least 6 or 7 days before they receive their shares. Now again, I imagine these European brokers and probably these UK brokers as well, like Trading 212, Free Trade, Plus 500 and many others, won't be receiving their shares for potentially weeks on end. Similar to the GameStop dividend or the GameStop share split, this is obviously these brokers effectively trying to play past the parcel or hot potato with these APE shares. These brokers, these trading platforms and market makers know there's not enough APE shares to go around, and therefore these brokers are effectively going to take it in turns receiving APE shares onto their book and passing it on to the next trading platform. Maybe Fidelity received their shares on day one, it's then passed on to Charles Schwab, it's then passed on to TD Ameritrade, and then eventually passed down to Cash App after that. The exact same 500 million shares are effectively going to go from broker to broker to broker until every single broker has received APE shares into their accounts and then passed them on. These brokers will then be left holding simply IOUs or fake APE shares before passing them on to the next broker. But this reply says, so you're going to expect clients to hold a potential 50% loss in portfolio before being made whole with the dividend. That seems like a recipe for litigation. As Hang Loose replied, he said the distribution date is the 19th of August at the market close. There's 65 hours over the weekend until markets open on the 22nd of August and everything is transferred digitally. He said it's the year 2022 when there's no more paper shares or paper stocks, with automated systems that can identify who needs what in microseconds. What's causing a delay? Now obviously we know the answer to this question because there's not enough APE shares to go around for all of the synthetic AMC shareholders. But these brokers are obviously having to find a way to kick the can or to escape the AMC APE dividend without too much litigation. But fortunately, I don't think these hedge funds will be able to escape for much longer. The recession is starting or has already started, and funds across the country and across the world are losing billions of dollars. The next victim is Norway's sovereign wealth fund, the largest in the world. It had a loss of $174 billion in the first half of 2022. And on top of that, Mayor Eric Adams of New York City has declared the US has entered into a recession and Wall Street is collapsing. For the mayor of New York to believe Wall Street is collapsing and to believe the US is indeed in a recession, I personally think that it must be true. Especially when you've got funds like Norway's sovereign wealth fund losing $174 billion, BlackRock losing $1 trillion, Citadel and Susquehanna losing over hundreds of billions of dollars between them, and much more. But guys, be sure to let me know what you think down in the comments below. And as always guys, be sure to ding that notification bell, because that way you'll be alerted when I upload a new video. Cheers.